everyone. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Hey, Anthony. Welcome, Anthony. Welcome. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and get started here. Let me share my trading screen. All right. Not a lot of price action today. Hey, Anthony. Welcome, bud. All right. So let's go over the market. All right. Markets, the Dow was up. So up 34 points across the board. NASDAQ, S&P was up. Russell was down a bit. So market held after a big up week last week. All right. So, and that's always good. All right. That's always good when the markets hold. All right. After a big up day. And so we have green candles here. All right. No, we're not calling. We don't have a buy signal yet. All right. On the Dow. Here was the previous buy signal. Here was the sell in here, but we've recovered quite a bit. All right. We've recovered really well. As a matter of fact, on the Dow, um, look how close we are to resistance up here. All right. Hey, Louis, welcome, Louis, welcome. All right. So support is here. All right. Support is right about here. All right. And then resistance here. So look at this, right? All right. We're moving higher, green candles. All right. So if we have a good week of buying, we can certainly get near resistance. This is the all-time high up here. Okay. So, but good price action. Market held. So that's the big news. We didn't see sellers come in a heavy way today. So markets was up. And held. Okay, VIX is down. All right, and that's across the board. So the Nasdaq, all right, S&P, even the Russell, guys, even the Russell have a green candle. All right, so even the Russell here with all of that selling, got a green candle, recaptured support. Okay, so that's good news for the longs. All right, for the bulls. All right, for the buyers. All right. Okay. We're starting to see neutral in the sectors. All right. So that's good. All right. We're starting to see things slow down, selling slow down a bit in the sectors. We don't have a lot of buying yet, but they're holding neutral. All right. So they're neutral. And the buying continues. This will turn to blue. All right. VIX is down. And this is a good sign, guys. VIX is at 14. 80, 89. The lowest we've seen the VIX, right? Recently, 2000, let's see here, this year, lowest is about 12 and change. So 14, we'll take that. Okay, that's good. Everything right now, everything so far is setting up for a Christmas rally. Now, it's coming in late in the year. Usually, Christmas rally comes in mid to late October. We're in early November, so we're not too far off, perhaps by a couple of weeks. But it is everything is setting up for a Christmas rally. We did see a lot of stocks, guys. Last week we were seeing 15, 17 stocks in Stock Boss and Bullmaster. Last night we ran Stock Boss. I think we had a little over 100 stocks in Stock Boss, and but at 180 in Bullmaster. So they're definitely, and Hit Seeker, we'll go through that, right? But Hit Seeker with Stock Boss really will let us know when the big institutions, right, big money is coming into the market. So we're definitely seeing that happen. Okay. US 30 traders, congratulations. All right. Have a lot of good success stories on the US 30. Heard from a lot of our US 30 traders, did really well. All right. So great job. All right. Those of you who captured this move here in the US 30. All right. And also on the NAS, right? US 30, NAS 100. Where are those? All right, NAS 100 right here. All right, and then the S&P. All right, so look here. So the NAS closed. I'm sorry, US 30 closed, guys, at long position. Now, this is on the 60-minute time frame. All right, I know most of you traded on the smaller time frames, catching these moves in between here. Okay, right now it's consolidating. Okay, so that move is over. All right, that trade closed. All right, so you should be out for right now. Okay, on the daily time frame, again, we're still caught between support and resistance. Okay, we have resistance, short term or near term resistance right here. Right, we could see sellers. Be aware of this, guys. All right, be aware of this. Okay, you could see sellers. Right, this is resistance right here. All right, this area right here. Look here. Right here. That's resistance. Here we are. We could see sellers come back in. All right, and move the price down. I'm not saying that that is what will happen, but it could. All right, so this is a resistance here, and this is an I know it's hard to see because it's in the middle, and we don't pay attention to this a lot, but it is in the middle of your consolidation. All right, it's in the middle of support and resistance, so we do have near-term resistance. All right, within your support and resistance. Let's do this. All right, so our US 30 traders, just be very, very flexible. Okay, so here, right here, this is where prices had a difficult time. All right, sellers came in here. Look at this buy signal here, sell signal came here, buy signal here, sell signal came here, buy signal here, right? Buy signal here, sell signal came in right here. Look at that sell signal came in right here. So this area here in the middle, right? That's an area where prices will turn. Okay, so we could see where sellers come back in. So just keep that in mind. All right. The hope is where we are right now. We break through near-term resistance and we move higher to this resistance, and then hopefully break out. All right, break out. So that's the goal. Okay. So our now NAS is a little different, right? It's not stuck between support and resistance, right? Like the US 30. But great trade here. Just be careful here. We can get a sell short signal, and all of a sudden on that 60-minute move lower, that will carry your daily here. So follow your systems, be flexible, with your thought process, okay, as you look at the charts. All right, so a lot of buying. That's a lot of buying here. Okay, so sellers, if you guys look here, right, sellers came all the way down, held support here, brought that price all the way up here, brought it all the way back down again. All right, so that can happen. All right, I just want to make sure you guys are aware of that. All right. Okay, let's take a look at current positions. Now we finally have a ton of positions, guys, going here with Monster Scalper. Let's take a look at the long positions in Monster Scalper. Okay, so Monster Scalper long positions in Forex. All right. All right, Aussie Swiss, trading nicely, guys, trading nicely. We finally got new support and resistance, right, on Aussie Swiss. All right, so Aussie Swiss, buy signal here, great markdown phase. All right, we're holding. We have new support and resistance right here. Now we do have further. I want to take a look at. Hold on, the larger time frames. I know the daily here. Look at this, right? Early move on the daily. Let's take a look at the weekly. Let's see the potential here. Okay, look at markdown phase on the weekly, white candle here. So we could very well break out. Okay, all right, let's see here. Let's move this back. All right. All right. So there's a good chance, guys. There's a uh, lot more room at the top for this trade. So we have resistance right here. So uh, just know, right? We can, if we get past this resistance right here, we can move higher. All right. So yellow support and resistance here, right here, almost identical. All right. This is where sellers came in before, red candle. All right. So we need to break through. All right. No, yeah, there isn't a concern right now. All right. Yeah, buy signal is here. Great trade. This is an absolute great trade. Buy signal is here. All right. All green candles, nothing to do. Yellow support and resistance. All right, in the markup phase, right? We can't get any better than this. All right, no purple support and resistance. All right, but this area here, the high here, is a concern. All right, because this is where sellers came in before. All right, so we can see sellers come back in and move that price all the way back down to support, but no evidence of that yet. All right. So just if you're in it, I know Monica, this was her first trade. We got her in this first trade. Perfect trade here. All right. Her first trade. Not trading a lot. All right, but doing great. I always say this is it's I know with new traders, they think I sometimes I hope that with the first trade it's a doesn't work out, so which is the reality of most trades, right? Most trades don't work out. All right, our goal is to have small losses, big wins, and the number will take care of itself. But good trade going, so hopefully it will continue to move higher. She can continue to hold it. I think she's holding it well, haven't gotten out of it. All right, so the goal is hopefully keep going higher and break through resistance here. So great trade, Aussie Swiss. All right, NZD USD. All right, NZD USD buy signal was here. We recaptured, right? Recaptured the box here within support and resistance. Made it all the way up to resistance up here. Now we're getting a bit of a pullback. All right, so we know sellers are sitting here. You see here, guys, sellers are sitting here, 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 and here. All right, buy signal was here. Great trade. All right, now it's pulling back right here. We've had what's that? 4 candles with lower highs, lower lows. So we'll go ahead and close this trade. Now we don't do this a lot, where we are closing a trade with green candles. All right, but you guys can see here, right? Sellers can definitely come in and push right here. Here we are right here. All right here, resistance, strong resistance right here. And here we are, it's failing. No, had it stayed above resistance and just hold and kind of build, move higher, that would be fine. Right now, it's failing. So we could get white candle, red candle, all the way, and we can get all the way down here. So buy signal here. Let's go ahead and close this. NZD USD, close it. Just take the profits. Find another trade. NZD USD, close that trade. All right. NZD USD, close that trade. All right. New Zealand Swiss. New Zealand Swiss. All right. Buy signal here. Great markdown phase, guys. Great markdown phase. Buy signal here. Almost similar to this buy signal. All right. Good markup phase. All green candles. All right. A bit of a pullback. Holding support right now. It's holding support. If we get a white candle, notice that we're getting out on these white candles, guys. All right. So things are they've been consolidating. So not Forex hasn't been totally bullish. All right. So these white candles, we just have to get out, take profits. Okay. Don't wait for those red candles, sellers to come in heavy. We're not even waiting for sell signals unless it holds really well like this here. But right now we'll hold this, holding support right here, yellow support and resistance. Good profit in this trade. We do have resistance up here. All right, so there's a good chance we could make another leg up to resistance up here. All right, but nothing to do with that pair right now. New Zealand Swiss. All right, New Zealand Swiss. All right. Yen pairs. All right. And we know yen pairs have been making a move. So CAD yen, this is a new one we added. So CAD yen, buy signal is here, right? Early in the markup phase, all green candles. All right. Nothing to do there. We do have resistance right here. So just keep that in mind, right? Resistance is near-term resistance right here. So we got to get past that area. A nice upward trend line. So we know price is moving higher right here. Nice upward trend line, guys. Just moving along. All right. We just need to break through resistance right here. And with what the yen pairs are doing, all right, hopefully they continue. Right. We're expecting a big move right, in the yen pairs. All right, a big macro breakout. So hopefully that will happen. We are trading within a box here. All right, within support and resistance. So if we can break through, right, break through. Look here, break out of this, we could see it move. Much like the other yen pairs. Aussie yen, nice breakout. All right. All right, so CAD yen should follow, guys. CAD yen should follow. Okay, so Aussie yen buy signal here, right at that resistance line. Nice breakout, right? We've been following these, watching these, right? We get a nice breakout. Buy signal here, nice breakout. Yellow support and resistance, all green candles, nothing to do there. All right, so good trade in there. That's Aussie, Aussie yen. All right, Aussie yen. All right. Euro yen, same thing. Broke out. All right. Out of this resistance right here, out of a tight triangle here. All right. Broke out, retraced, broke out, purple support and resistance. But that should be fine. All right. That's a wide purple support and resistance. We should be fine. Candles look really good right now to keep moving higher. If you guys have missed these, all right, don't chase them. All right. Go to your smaller time frames and capture the move on the smaller time frames. Okay, that's euro yen. Pound yen, guys. Pound yen. Always love trading pound yen. Broke out, almost similar. All right. Really good resistance here. Right. Pay attention. This is why we pay attention to support and resistance. This is where buyers will come in, guys. All right. So buy signal here, retraced, pullback, held. All right. Big candle here. So these are big buyers coming in here on a break of resistance. All right. So always pay attention to where buyers are waiting, buyers are building positions, and the sellers also. All right. Sellers were here. All right, but guess what? Broke out in a big way. Pound yen, and we're expecting a lot from pound yen. Pound yen, big picture. Let's take a look at pound yen. Big picture here. All right, pound yen, big picture, weekly time frame, guys. Here we are. All right, this is how close we are to resistance on the weekly time frame. Okay, so we can break through. As a matter of fact, it's really here. This is where the candle closed. All right, we don't count these weeks right here. All right, so this is where the candle closed. So we'll put that right here. So we are right at getting ready to break. All right, and make new highs on the pound yen. Okay, so that's right. That's what we are paying attention to. And pound yen, you guys know it's the biggest mover, so it will move. Right, it will move the other yen pairs will follow. Okay, so pound yen, and that's a nice breakout after a long consolidation. This was a long consolidation, guys. Okay, so we caught it perfectly. Caught it perfectly. You guys heard Solomon. All right, this is how we did well. All right, turned $200 in $2,500. Okay, in 1 week. All right, pound yen was part of that. All right, so was the US 30. So this is why we pay attention. Pay attention. Even when it's slow, even when things are consolidating, things are slow. That's when they're building. Okay, all right. SGD JPY. All right, nice break of resistance. Let's go and bring in our support and resistance lines. All right, so we have resistance right here, and we have support here. All right, support. Let's do this support right about here. All right. And nice break of resistance right here. Blue arrow here. Buy signal right here. Nice price action broke out of this zone here. All right. Broke out of this zone. So it will move higher. Broke resistance here. All right. In the markup phase. If anyone was in it, buy signal here. This is an opportunity here to add to that position, but add small amounts. Okay. NZD JPY, buy signal here. All right. Buy signal here. And guess what? All right. Near that resistance right here. We have resistance right here. Buy signal here. We'll hold it, guys. But if anyone is in it, pay close attention to it. Okay. We'll see how it reacts. This might be it. If we bring this down here, hold on. All right. So we are very close to that resistance right here. Okay. So if you in it, you want to be risk adverse, take profits. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. We'll leave it for now. If we do get a white candle, kind of like here, all right, we'll say here, get out of it. But for right now, it's holding. It is part of the yen group. The yen, that group is moving. Okay. So for right now, we'll say we'll just hold it. Pound SGD, buy signal is here. That one is failing resistance. Okay, so let's bring this in. So we'll go ahead and close it, but just want to show you guys what we're looking at here. Okay, all right. Always pay attention. I know we always talk about it, but always pay attention to what's above, right? Where the sellers are sitting. All right, waiting. All right, so buy signal was here. And here we are. Sellers are sitting right here. This is where they brought that price back down to support. Same thing here. Here we are. All right. So can buyers come back in and move higher? Absolutely. But right now, that's not the case. That's pound SGD, not even part of the yen pairs. And the yen pair is perhaps the best rotation. Yen, Aussie, Kiwi right now. So close that trade. Pound SGD. Close that trade. Okay, that's over. Based on where you got in, still some profit there. So pound SGD, close that trade. All right. We have a few more here. So we got quite a bit here. Pound PLN. All right, same thing. Buy signal here. Here is your resistance line. It's failing so far. Okay, so close that trade. Pound PLN. The next one, pound CAD. All right, pound CAD. Buy signal is here. Okay. Let's see here. Purple support and resistance. Holding all green candles. Let's take a quick look at the daily here. All right, daily looks good, but with the other pound pairs, monthly, lots of consolidation there. Weekly, oh, that's a tough trade. For now, we'll hold it. All right, so pound CAD, hold for now. White candle come in, close the trade. All right, we do have one short in Monster Scalper. I think we'll wait to add positions. Nothing in Monster Scalper this evening. We'll take a look at Forex, though. I think we sent out a few yen pairs, additional yen pairs in Forex Dominator. USDN, okay. Sell short signal is here. That's still holding here. All right. No real direction in the dollar right now, guys. The dollar index is right here. All right. So we got a sell signal, and so some of the dollar pairs have been going short. but not in a big way. Right now, the dollar is up, but we'll see what it does. Okay, so that's the only short we have. Okay, now the dollar pairs. All right, so our monster scalper traders, some of the dollar pairs, um, have made a move down, a sharp move down. So if you want to short those, just go to your time frames. All right, go to your smaller time frames. All right, all right. Forex dominator long. Forex dominator long. Let's take a look here. Anthony, USD PLN. Let's see here. USD PLN. All right. Well, let's do this. Let's go into Monster Scalper for that. And we'll come back here. So USD PLN. All right. The USD PLN, I'm assuming short here. Okay. USD PLN. Where is it? Okay. All right. It has a sell short signal in Monster Scalper 240, Anthony. But boy, this trade was the trade. All right, this was the short trade right here. Okay, if you notice this, and we are low in the markdown phase. Okay, we're very low. I'm going to open this up. We're very low in the markdown phase. Now it can certainly go lower. All right, we have support. Two areas of support. Right here, we have support right here, previous resistance. All right, previous resistance. If we look at the buy side, this is probably where we got a buy signal before. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, right here. Right here is where we got that buy signal before. So we're back at that area. Okay. So here is the short. So if you were going to short it, this was the short to take. All right. So it's sitting right here. This is where it's having a difficult time. Okay. So right here, right here, long, and then right here. All right here, this is where it's pretty good support here. Now it has a sell short signal, but boy, that's low in the markdown phase. Now, it has further support down here. Okay, but I don't know. That's risky right here. Could it break through, right? This support, right? Redistribution, keep going, absolutely. But the easy trade has been done, bud. All right, the easy trade has been done. That's why the dollar pairs are tricky right now. Okay, there's a good chance. So we have resistance right here. All right, support and resistance right here. There's a good chance. All right, this short trade could get squeezed. All right, just like this one here, and forced to get out if the price moves higher here. So every time it hits support, moved higher. Every time it hits support here, moved higher to resistance, move higher to resistance, and then here we are. Okay, so that there's a good chance. Look here, it's making higher lows. I know it's hard to see here, but it's making higher lows, and it's right at resistance here. Now, if it was trading near support down here, I would say you might have a better chance. But right now, the price is holding right at resistance. There's a good chance that one big buyer could come in. Well, buyers could come in, not one, but buyers could come in, break through resistance here. All right, and then continue higher. So I would say nothing here, but nothing here. Okay. All right. They're better trades. They're better trades. They're better trades. All right. And if you were, what you could do is do this. If you wanted to trade, don't do it on the 240. Just come in here on your time frames. All right, and you can look for opportunities here, but nothing. It's not. Um, we don't have much there. Okay. All right. I hope that helps. Okay. Daily. Uh, okay. Hold on. All right. On the daily time frame, well, we can go here. Uh, PLN. On the daily. All right. All right. We do have something here on the daily. Let's see here. I see. Oh, I see now what you're looking at. Okay. All right. So we have support here. Yeah, on the daily, we might call it on the daily. Um, yeah, on the daily, now it's holding right here, right? We got a sell short signal right on support, at support right here on the daily. Let's see where we are. It's still, on the daily time frame, it's still down in that markdown phase, right? It's got some, it's had some selling in it. All right. The potential would be uh, so a better setup on the daily, right? But you got support about here. So that's your, you know, when we always look at risk reward, right? So that's basically the move right here because you get support here, and it is down in the markdown phase. So, but yeah, if smaller time frames, I wouldn't trade it on the daily. I mean, on just we rather when we take those shorts, we rather sometimes we'll depending on how the rotation is doing, but we like them to come from the top, that distribution phase. But good analysis here. All right, good analysis there. All right. All right. So Forex dominator, daily time frame. But the yen pairs, guys, we all have limited resources, so we can't trade everything. So the yen, that's the move right now, the yen pairs. So Aussie yen broke resistance right here. Buy signal looking really good. All right. Nice. Well, not a nice trend line. All right. Very choppy, but broke out. All right. Broke out of this area here. Another area would be this area here. All right. But it should get past that area. This was the concern, getting out of all of this consolidation here, this cluster right here, getting past all of this right here. All right. So Aussie yen on its way, definitely on its way. Swiss yen. Previous buy signal did really good. Look at that previous trade here. All right, buy signal here, a bit of a pullback, following that upward trend line, really doing really well. Swiss yen. Euro yen, all right, buy signal here. You guys see what's happening? They're breaking out. Swiss yen resistance is here. Buy signal came in right at your resistance line right here. That's breaking out. That's a new level, right? New level. New buyers are coming in now. Okay. All right. Euro yen. Pound yen. All right. Pound yen. All right. This is a new one here. All right. On the daily new signal. All right. On the daily. And pound yen, you guys know it will run. So we have resistance right here, right? This is where the previous buy signal failed, right here. And here we are breaking out, right? Early trade. Early trade going there. You guys see? So be not, it should not be a surprise by anyone, right? We see 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, 2 months from now. All right. We see these yen pairs moving higher, right? 3, 4, 500, 1,000 pips. Don't be surprised. All right. Don't be surprised. All right. Um, HKD JPY buy signal is here. All right. That's holding all green candles, right? Taking its time, but it keeps moving higher. All right. ZAR yen. All right. ZAR yen, nice breakout. All right. Here is resistance. Buy signal here, retraced, held. All right. Moving up nicely. We do have further resistance here. All right. If it can get past that resistance here, we could see it really move higher. All right. ZAR yen and the ZAR pairs will move. All right. Much like the pound yen. CAD yen. All right, CAD yen. Oh, this one closed. So CAD yen closed. Oh, that's too bad. All right. On the daily time frame, it closed, guys. Okay. So buy signal was here. All right. Came down, hit support right here, closed, bounced back. Right. Got some green candles here. So we have to wait. Okay. We'll go ahead and put in this trend line. We'll get it out of there for now, but this will probably give, if it can get past right here, break resistance, we'll get a buy signal. All right, so CAD yen for now. For now, we're out of it. Okay, CAD yen, but we'll get another buy signal if it breaks. Okay. So CAD yen out of that one. Aussie CAD. All right. Decent markdown phase. Good support down here. Buy signal moving up nicely in the markup phase. And you know what? The Aussie pairs have been moving. Euro, EURN, okay. All right. Buy signal here. Looking to break through resistance here. All right. No rotation in the Euro pairs right now. All right. So this one is all by itself. Okay. So just be aware of that. All right. So EUR and okay. And then EUR TRY. No, TRY, we normally don't trade EUR TRY. All right. But a good setup here. And when it moves, it moves. Okay. So this is how we traded before. All right. Now it's the chart doesn't look great, but this one does, but it gets choppy. It gets very, very choppy. All right. But good trading here on the daily. And we got a buy signal here and it's moving higher. Just any of those Turkish pairs are funny trading pairs, but they, when it catches a move, it will move. All right. So EURTRY. Okay. I think that's it for the longs. Short positions in Forex Dominator. We have 3 shorts. Let's see how they're doing. The ZAR pairs. So pound ZAR. All right. Pound ZAR still holding its short signal. Sell short signal here, still holding. Euro ZAR. Sell short signal here, still holding. All right. So nothing has changed. Dollar ZAR. All right. Sell short signal. That's moved down a bit here. Okay. So those are the only shorts in Forex Dominator. Okay. I want to look at Forex Dominator quickly to see if we can find some opportunities. Tomorrow we'll go over Monster Scalper. Didn't see a lot of movement in Monster Scalper. Things just stayed solid. Okay, so Forex Dominator long. Aussie CAD, win Aussie CAD already. Aussie Swiss. We'll take a chance here with Aussie Swiss, okay? If you guys trade this in Forex Dominator, trade lightly until it breaks through. Okay. And then you can certainly add, this is the daily time frame. So you have plenty of time. You have a lot of time to add. Okay. All right. So this is where sellers are. We know that, right? Here was the previous buy signal that failed. Previous buy signal here failed. All right. Purple support and resistance. So it's had a difficult time breaking through resistance. We have a buy signal here. Okay. Now we had a bit of a pullback. Now they're buying it, right? They're buying it. So this is Aussie New Zealand. So Aussie CAD is breaking out. All right. There's Aussie New Zealand. Aussie Swiss still waiting for a buy signal. Aussie dollar still waiting here. We do have a buy signal on Aussie dollar. I don't know if we'll call this one. We'll wait to call this one. But Aussie New Zealand, all right. Pull back, holding, and now. So this is one. And if you guys want to wait, we'll add it. But if you want to wait for it to break through resistance, you can certainly do that. Okay. You won't miss it too much. But the Aussie pairs, Kiwi pairs will move with the yen pairs. Okay. So we'll add Aussie, New Zealand, long in Monster Sky, in Forex Dominator. All right. Aussie, New Zealand, long Forex Dominator. We'll wait on Aussie dollar, right? So this could be we just have to wait, especially with what the dollar pairs are doing. New Zealand, CAD, wait on that, no buy signal. So the Kiwi pairs, just wait on those. We have several yen pairs. So Aussie yen, we're trading that already. Swiss yen also. Euro yen. Look at Euro yen. Look at Euro yen. What a great setup there. All right. Pound yen, that's breaking out. We know about that. HKD, we know about that. SGD, we know about that. Dollar yen, all right. We're not touching dollar yen. Okay. ZAR yen, we know that's breaking out. CAD yen, wait. New Zealand yen, wait. Okay. Wait on New Zealand yen. Now, we'll put this here. No buy signal yet, but let's get ready for it. Okay. So we have a decent trend line here, and then we have resistance here. Now I know it's a horrible looking chart, okay, but don't worry about that. Right? This is really bad, really bad. But once it breaks through, okay, and we know what the yen pairs are doing, right? This will be in the rear view mirror there. Okay, so all right, so I know it doesn't look great. Okay, but if it breaks through resistance, we'll get a buy signal, and that could be a good setup there. Okay, and then TRY, nothing here on the daily. Let's see here, dollar. Just want to make sure we're not missing anything. USD TRY. You see how this trades, guys? Euro TRY. We took that, but USD TRY. Look at that. You see here. This is why you guys look at the candles here. Right. Generally, that means not a lot of volatility, not a lot of volume, not a lot of interest in it when it's like that. All right. Euro TRY looks better. This one doesn't look great at all. Okay. All right. Euro, we're going to wait on the Euro group. Okay, nothing there. Just want to make sure. Pound. That whole Euro group, pound group hasn't done much, guys, all year. Hasn't done much all year. Shorts. Quick look at shorts. And the only shorts we'll look at are the dollar pairs here. Now, a trick, if you guys find big moves in any of the on the daily time frame, kind of like what Anthony was looking at, you don't have to trade it on the daily time frame. That takes a while, but you find find the trend on the daily, and then use your smaller time frames to trade it. All right. USD HUF, sell short signal is here. But again, guys, that's very low in the markdown phase. Okay. Very, very low in the markdown phase. Could it go lower? Yes. USD PLN also low in the markdown phase. We have support right there. All right. So, they're better trades. The yen pairs are much better trades. USD, SGD. I mean, we might regret not taking this move. Okay. But a lot of consolidation. It's just a range trade. Okay. So if really, if you're looking at this trade here, all right, here's the range here. Here is resistance, right? Here is resistance right here. Here is support. So it could be a good range trade. But like I said, right, we all have limited resources. So, the better trade right now, that's the yen. All right. And when the yen moves, we have to pay attention. Okay. All right. So that's all I've got. Stock boss. I just want to see what ran today. So 87 in stock boss today. And bull master. All right. Bull master. Let's see how many we've got there today. 161, guys. 161 in bull master. Okay. So stocks are moving. Okay. So tomorrow evening, we'll spend some time looking for opportunities in both stock boss. All right. Stock boss and bull master. A good trick that we do, you guys know, you remember, right? It's always good to know where these institutions, what they're doing. Are they buying? All right. Are they buying stocks? Or are they selling stocks? Or are they just holding? Okay. And we tracked over 22,000 stocks. You guys know this, right? In HitSeeker. So they're definitely buying, right? 87 in Stock Boss, 160 in Bullmaster. Let's take a look at the shorts. Let's see if they're short. All right. When it was bearish, we had, 600-700 stocks that they were shorting. Now on the short side, monster short, there's only 47. So they've switched, guys. Okay, so they're buying right now. That could change, but right now they're not shorting stocks. So we should not be shorting stocks. All right, we should be focused on the long side. They're not shorting. Okay. All right. Okay, guys. Thanks for coming. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow. Right now we the bias is to the long side, to the upside. We know that. Okay, but again, anything can happen. Sellers could come in again heavy. We are still in. Let's see here. On the daily time frame, we're still in the markdown phase here on the Russell. All right, we do have green candles, but we're still in the markdown phase. We don't have buy signals. We're still in the markdown phase here on the NASDAQ. All right. So if you guys look here, so be flexible. All right. Be flexible with your thinking. Be solid with your process. Okay. So if you guys look here, be firm with your process. Flexible with your thinking here. Okay. All right. So here we have a triangle on the a channel on the NASDAQ. All right. You see where, all right, right, hit the high here of that triangle, of that channel rather. All right. Came all the way back down to support here. Went all the way back up here. Came all the way back down. went all the way back up to the top of that trend line, right? Your channel here, and then here we are. There's a good chance that it can come, sellers could come all the way back down. Okay, so this is great buying, but that just could be, all right, that just could be some bullish buying before the sellers. This will, this will happen a lot, right? Where they trap the buyers, right? You have a big rally, and then all of a sudden you're continuing the overall trend. Okay, and right now the overall trend is still in the markdown phase, still short. Okay, all right, guys, thanks for coming. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye.